Hey, so I just got all the new releases for December to show you. They're already out. Usborne decided to release them early so that people had more of an opportunity to get them before Christmas. So, if there's anything that you see that you like, just let me know. The first one I'll show you is this Little Peep Through Are You There, Little Fox book. Last month they came out with Are You There, Little Elephant? And then here's one with Little Fox. There's lots of finger trails and peepholes. It's a cute little story where you're trying to find the fox. And each page kind of builds on the scene for the next page. So, are you there, little fox? I can see your bushy tail. And there's his little bushy tail, but when you turn the page, you see, oh, it's not you, it's a sneaky squirrel. So, it's just a cute little page or a cute little story where you're trying to find the little fox. Then there's a new phonics reader book, Chimp with a Limp. These books are great. The illustrations are nice. The stories are always really fun. It's a rhyming book, so perfect for kids learning to read. And this story's funny. It's all about a chimp who is pretending to limp so he doesn't have to help the cheetah carry his huge box home. It was really funny. Then there's a new young beginner book. I love this series. The illustrations are always really nice. And there's lots of great information, all about learning all the things that are happening during the day and the night. So this is a young beginner series. And then the next series up from that is the beginner series. And there's two new ones. There's Pigs and Ants. So there's over 65 books in these series. Here's some of them. Lots of really nice pictures. So this one focuses all on pigs. And then, of course, the other one be all about ants. I like these books. They have like a table of contents in them. It's perfect for kids who are just learning to do like reports and stuff. There's a glossary at the back. There's linked websites that you can go find more information on pigs or whatever subject you're looking for. So there's pigs, there's ants. Then there's some new reading books. Here is a first reading level 4 book, The Princess and the Pea. This is one of my very favorite stories. It's a Hans Christian Andersen tale, I believe. Yep, it's a classic story. So I haven't actually read this one yet, but I imagine it's a good one. Then there is a Young Reading Series 2 book. This one's called The Great Fire of London. My daughter has this on her Christmas list. She found it in the catalog and she wanted it, and I was so sad that she wasn't going to get it. But they did release it before Christmas, so I'm excited that I get to put it in her package. So I'll read the back. It says, "It began as a small fire in a baker's shop, but grew into an inferno that destroyed a city. Follow the drama of the Great Fire of London and discover how a spectacular new city rose from the ashes." So it's super exciting. Then there's 2 new books in the Billy and the Mini Monster series. So these are Young Reading Series 2 books. And they're kind of like a graphic novel in a way. There's lots of features like a graphic novel and lots of speech bubbles. It's a very easy read, but they're very fun. So this one's called Monsters Go Party, and this one's called Monsters on the Move. Then there's 2 new ones in the Fairy Unicorn series. So this is a Young Reading Series 3 book. So there's some pictures, but not too many. What I really like about these books is at the start, they have pictures and you get to see who all the unicorns are, so you can have a visual of what they look like. And then also, you can visualize their land too, so where all these different locations are. So these are exciting. So there's Star Spell and Frost Fair. Then there's a new illustrated original, Around the World in 80 Days. This seems like a very popular title. I'm sure that most people have heard of it before, and it is the complete and unabridged version of it. So I really like reading these books for myself because they're very interesting and well written. Then there's a new First Questions and Answers book. So this one's called What's It Like in Space? My son loves these books. The questions are very easy and the answers are easy to understand. So it's not very complex because it is a first questions book. So what's it like in space? How do you get there? Where can you go in space? What do astronauts do all day? Could we actually live on Mars? and what else is in space. So underneath, everywhere you see a question on these pages, the answer is underneath. So I'll show you one. So what are stars? And then you flip the flap and it says, big burning balls of gas. The sun is our nearest star. And then down here it says, stars only look pointy because of the way they twinkle in the night sky. I can't even tell you how much information I've learned from these books in this series. So this one is a good one. Then there's two new wipe clean books from the Key Skills series. So they're for ages 7 to 8. So this is a wipe clean grammar and punctuation book. So a really fun way to practice. If your child is lacking with grammar and punctuation, this is really good. And then another one for fractions too. So again, this is ages 7 and 8 also. Then, ooh, this one's exciting. My kids are both going to want one of these. They love to write stories, and this is a journal, Story Writer's Idea Journal. So it has a lot of, not really blank pages, but a lot of pages where you get to fill in lots of ideas. So some writers find that quickly filling a page with whatever comes into their heads, even if it's just a collection of random but intriguing words, help them get started when they sit down to write. So here's just a blank page you get to fill in, and then there's little questions. Some authors start with a title and let the story follow. So here are some title ideas. And on this page, the plots don't have to be used literally. For example, overcoming a monster could mean defeating a human villain. Writers often combine parts of different plots in their story. So it just has a whole bunch of just ideas to get your brain flowing, to get some ideas for writing stories. And this rubber band on here, it always makes it just feel so much more special, I think. Ooh, there's a new sound book too. Garden sounds. So anytime you see one of these little buttons on a page, it's a different sound. And you can also push it to turn it off. So there's lots of finger trails, lots of peepholes, and lots of great sounds that you would hear in a garden. My son really likes anywhere where there's like a little cutout that you can touch. So there's butterflies and bees, grasshopper. I know there was one on this page. Oh, there it is. It's raining. Here's another bird. So yeah, lots of great sounds in this book. Love this series. Then there's a new fold-out book. I love these ones. You can either read it just like this. So this one's all about nursery rhymes. So you can read it this way and you just turn the pages. Or you can open it up really big and there's nursery rhymes on both sides. So this is a great book for teaching, not teaching, but introducing children to nursery rhymes. Then we have a new practice pad. It's times table. My kids are definitely getting this one. They need some help with their multiplication, and these make it fun. My kids love these activity books. My son is going to lose it when he sees this one. This is his favorite series, and he is obsessed with flags. Like, I'm not kidding. He could probably tell you like 40 different flags of the country right now. So this is going to really, really enhance his flag knowledge. This series has lots of great books in it, and this is just a really great addition to it. So if your kid likes flags, I'm telling you, this is a great one. So it has 199 flags in it. There's also a bunch of new sticker books. Let's grab a few. Okay, so there's a flag sticker book, so he's going to be excited about this one. I like that it's all showing you on a map, and then you get to just add the flags to the right countries. Then there is Trolls, Trolls, Gnomes, and Goblins sticker book. Any of these Usborne activity sticker books is like, there's always so many, like 450 stickers in it, and you get to basically create your own scenes with them. We have almost all of these books, and they're our favorites. They're just really fun. Then there's a new traditional fashions sticker book. So it says, in this stylish book, you can take a trip around the world to discover a fascinating variety of traditional fashions. My girls will be excited about this one. Then there's a new unicorn one. And what makes this one really special is that there's sparkly stickers. Let me find some. So again, it's just a blank scene basically, and you get to fill it in, but let me show you some of these sparkly stickers. Stickers are kind of my favorite thing. I always liked them when I was a kid, and I still like them now, I guess, and I've kind of passed that along to my kids. So there's unicorn sticker book, then there's a knights sticker book. This one has 200 reusable stickers in it. Then there's a first sticker book of New York City. These ones are really fun. If you've never been to New York, it's a really great introduction to the city. Then there's bugs. Kason's gonna love this one because he loves bugs. Very easy, just fill in the scene with them. Then there's History of the World. There's 100 sticker books in it. 100 sticker books. I can't even talk. There's 100 stickers in it, and you get to learn all about the history. Well, I don't know if there's more sticker books, but here's a Telling Time activity book. It's another one that my girls could definitely use some help with. And the activities are just so fun. You don't even really know how much you're learning from them. Then there is a First Illustrated English Dictionary and Thesaurus. On the back it says it's ideal for ages 5 and up. Kason actually really likes just like reading these kind of books because he just likes words. So, and there's lots of fun pictures. So look how fun that is. All these different things that are on the road. Tons and tons and tons of pages. Then there is a History of Britain book. So this is the Middle Ages. Here's another History of Britain book, and this is a see inside one, so there's lots of flaps in it. So early Britain, the Middle Ages, Tudor times, Georgian Britain, Britain beyond Britain, Victorian power, Britain at war, and famous people. And then there's lots of quick links in it too. So you can't really tell probably from the way I'm holding this, but there's tons and tons of flaps in it. Big flaps, little flaps. Here's another flap one. Same series, See Inside New York City. I'm excited about this one. We've always wanted to go to New York, and I don't know if it's because of the Home Alone movie. Have you seen that one, Lost in New York? My kids really like it, and they always want to go there. So there's lots of big flaps and little flaps in this one too. So, welcome to New York, soaring skyscrapers, Grand Central Terminal, Times Square, Central Park, city streets, Manhattan museums, and then around New York. So lots of great information. It's always just fun to explore another city. So then we have, another flap one. I've been waiting for this forever. I didn't know if they were going to ever make one, but Lift the Flap ABCs. So it's perfect for learning all about your alphabet. Underneath all of these different things are all ABC things. So which letter does your name start with? And can you say the whole alphabet out loud? There's lots of flaps. The names of these things all start with different sounds. Say each sound, then lift the flap to see if the letter matches it. So you'd look and you'd see that's a D, right? A dog starts with D. So just really fun activities for learning all about the alphabet. Then there's a couple new picture books. Three Little Pigs and Little Red Riding Hood. They've also come out with a puzzle pack too. So there's Little Red Riding Hood, this exact book, in with a 30-piece jigsaw puzzle. You can buy that as a set too. Then there's The Story of the Vikings picture book. So it's a hardcover book all about Vikings. Then there's two activity pads. There's a math activity pad and maps activity pad. I'll try to show you on the back. I like that they have all of my glare is really terrible. You can see all of the activities. Every page. So each one has, I want to say 30 tear off pages, I think. I don't know. It doesn't even say on here. I guess I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, 30 pages on each one. So yeah, those are all of the new releases for December. If there's anything you want, just let me know. Have a great day.